dead of night. Yeah. We've all been there. Awake. Wide awake. Your mind running. Racing. Racing.
As they race up towards the line, he's coming home very strongly.
Dreams. Perchance a nightmare? No. These are night colts and night fillies. Dreams. They're movies made for one. Unless you love the racing game, where we all dream the same dream. Action! This is Ascot. Royal Ascot. Yes, Royal Ascot, where the dreams come true, where dreams are dashed. Have you ever wondered why the racing world gets up so early? It's because it can't sleep. It's too busy dreaming, restively fretting about this place. It totally makes sense that Royal Ascot is run in mid-June. Mid-June, the shortest, most restless nights of the year. Mid-June, and long, beautiful days that pass, well, in a daze. Oh, what a mid-June Wathnan enjoyed in 2025. A record haul of Royal Ascot winners. Only dreamers could have imagined this little lot. Talk about a flight of fancy. One, Haatem. He loves this place.
Haatem, last year's Jersey Stakes winner in front here.
That's his second Wathnan win here.
And Haatem wins again at Royal Ascot.
Two, Stylish. The very next race, and French Master gives Wathnan and retained rider James Doyle a day one double.
But it's over. It's French Master.
Easy when you know how. Three, watch out for the gold cap.
Here comes Crimson Advocate nearest to us with a storming run from James McDonald. Rider from last position.
Crimson Advocate, just look at that.
Cinderella Steve is probably just second over Fallen Angel.
Four, now that's flashy. All blaze and white stocking.
Humidity is all out from the perfect adversary second, and it's Humidity for Wathnan Racing and James Doyle.
Five? Yes!
That has a stealth stare at the trip.
Go on, James.
In a terrific battle, it's Lazzat who wins the Jubilee.
Five! That's 5 Royal Ascot Wathnan winners. No other stable or owner had more. Proud. That Lazzat in the Group 1 Queen Elizabeth II Jubilee Stakes.
Group 1 of the meeting, and they fly out of the stalls before a Bermuda leads over towards the far side. Lazzat and Inisho in a prominent. France leads from Japan. Lazzat and Sakona Red. Lazzat out in front will turn away the Japanese raider. Lazzat won the QE II from Sakona Red.
One of the moments of the week, of the year. In fact, lots of moments of the year.
Oh no, with the sheet! Oh, he's had a howler with the sheet.
Yeah, his trainer flashed the sheet at him and he whipped round.
Ooh. Oh dear. Is this a lap of honour?
Drama in the Queen Elizabeth II Jubilee Stakes.
Moment after moment. Sorry, Your Majesty. Who will ever forget Lazzat, the record-breaking sprinter who kept the king waiting? Momentous. Doyle Ascot, good one. James Doyle in the saddle for 4 of those wins and very much Wathnan's man of the moment. James gave himself a present to celebrate, Billy the donkey. In the afterglow of that week, Brough Scott went along to meet James and Billy and the rest of the Doyle house menagerie.
If you think about it quietly, what jockeys do is unique, for they are the top half of a centaur. The best riders make the least mistakes, which is why experience is key. James's height means that making weight is a constant challenge, and his profession means that danger always gallops beside him.
Horses change at Ascot. They do things out of character. Jockeys do things out of character. Because it's such a big occasion. Experience, I think I always go back to that word experience really, and I think it is such a big meeting and such a big occasion. It's more of a case of just trying to stay fresh. You know, I had 5 and 6 rides on most days. The weather was, as we know, piping hot. It was quite tough on everyone. So last year was the first year I stayed down each day. I really enjoyed it. It just felt it kept me more relaxed, and so I actually had a hotel just outside in Windsor, which is very nice, lovely and relaxed.
Windsor hotels' breakfasts are legendary. So, but what is your jockey's breakfast?
Small portions, obviously, because there's always weight to be lost before going to the races. That's just part of a lifestyle. Even if I don't have to necessarily lose weight, it just becomes your lifestyle. So I'll still lose 2 or 3 pounds before going racing. But yeah, a bit of granola, a bit of just berries, yogurt, and might have a bit of scrambled egg and smoked salmon. That's my go-to. That's my favourite breakfast. Yeah. I guess I went into the last day knowing I had Lazzat to ride, who I thought I was quite vocal about saying I think he if I could say one horse would win it for Wathnan Racing at Royal Ascot, it would be Lazzat. I really thought he had an outstanding chance.
Do you go through his form on the book? Do you look through his races? How does that work out for you in your head?
So there was a lot of pressure to get things right. When the trainer leaves things to you, I always find it's a big help because you can just ride on instinct and feel, and Jerome was quite relaxed. He said, you just got to find that rhythm. But he said, look, he's so easy to ride. Anyone could ride him, which, yeah, he may have been right in the race, but maybe not so in the aftermath.
Oh, no!
Here's another reason why racing has a sleep problem. Think happy thoughts, they say. They'll lull you to sleep. Happy, horsey thoughts. But the good times, they're just too exciting. If your heart's racing, in no time, your heart is racing. Here is perhaps Wathnan's happiest thought of the year. One of the globe's greatest contests, the Dubai World Cup. One of those races you just can't help smiling about.
Racing in the Dubai World Cup. Let's bring it on.
Watch out for the grey. Yes, that one way back there. Come on, Hit Show. Oh, goodness.
Hit Show out when it's all too late. Look at Hit Show right over the top. Hit Show before Giroux and Brad Cox in the Dubai World Cup. Wins in spectacular fashion. Hit Show has done it. A big congratulations to Florent Giroux and Brad Cox and Wathnan Racing.
No one's getting to sleep after that.
Now I can dream. Now I can dream for another, because I think if you work with Wathnan, the dream be true.
Our film of the finish has been watched almost 5 million times on social media. 5 million times. I say watched, I mean joyfully relished or snortingly guffawed at.
I pulled a pectoral muscle hugging everybody. A hugging injury. It's my first hugging injury.
Florent Giroux picks up the 29th running of the Dubai World Cup. Wathnan Racing.
Hit Show's groom, EJ, said it best.
I was a little over the top, but it's all in the moment. I mean, it just means so much. You know, it's the horse, it's the jockey, it's the team back home, it's the race, it's the owners, it's everything, it's the village, you know, and the horse gets it there. It's incredible.
And that's what racing can do. What horses can do, make you laugh and cry all at the same time. Hit Show, he's still keeping us up many months later.
Hit Show to win the Hagyard Fayette Stakes.
And talk about crying, is now a good time to bring up some agonising near misses?
Here's little Chdia in the Arabian mares race on Arc Weekend.
Close.
So I'm disappointing because just on the finish line, but she ran very well. Yeah.
And look, all the caps, gold, black, red, 3 Wathnan horses vainly giving chase in the Group 1 Sprint Cup in the north of England.
Very close for second between Flora, Bermuda and Kinda Blue.
Nearly, but not quite nearly enough. Springtime in Paris. The tall, dark, and oh so handsome map of stars. He'd won the big prep race.
Map of Stars qui va remporter le Prix d'Harcourt.
He'd won the prep race for the prep race.
Avec le numéro 5, Map of Stars qui va triompher First Look.
How could romance possibly be denied?
Map of Stars à l'extérieur, Sosie, Map of Stars, Sosie qui pour sa rentrée. La deuxième place pour Map of Stars.
Zut alors! France again, for the coronation of Lazzat. Surely the king, le roi of all Europe's sprinters.
And that'll be them, 1,300 metres they get away. Lazzat under pressure, it's Hagyard on the extreme left. Lazzat is between those, but it's Hagyard who goes through and wins. Lazzat in second.
Pas aujourd'hui. Okay, back to Ascot. Wathnan loves Ascot. Lazzat loves Ascot.
And they're off. Lazzat is showing speed, probably just the early leader. And down the far side, Lazzat in the red cap. It's Lazzat, the Jubilee winner, that leads the way.
What could possibly
Lazzat is all out, powerful glory, coming with a late surge.
go wrong?
On the near side of Lazzat. Photo finish, photo finish.
Justly proud, but just pipped. An honourable second. Okay, we'd have preferred an honourable first. No complaints. Lady Luck has been smiling at Wathnan all year. Beaming, in fact. She must have seen that Hit Show video.
Et First Look, le numéro 1 qui va triompher. La deuxième place revient après.
Just look at the success of Wathnan's Qatari trainer, Hamad Al-Jehani.
I got a good feeling.
A country-hopping, globe-trotting, multilingual run of victories.
Yeah, I love this life and I'm living it up. You can't stop this dreamer.
Ali, where are you going to take us first?
Well, Hamad, another great year training for Wathnan, both in Qatar and in Britain, but success all over the world in 2025. You could say you're a man of many hats. Starting with France, here's the berry.
Bonjour, Ali. Yes, I have won a lot of races in France. My favorite one was QE, and hopefully we can see her in the trial days next year.
Et vient encore devant Alarming, Ketson qui s'en va vers une 4e victoire consécutive, donnant.
And success at Baden-Baden in the summer. Here's the German hat. Catch this.
Yeah, Guten Tag. Yes, I love to be there, and it was a great crowd. Fantastic to have the striking Viking back in his best performance.
The striking Viking for Bright an der Innenseite. The striking Viking.
And Striking Viking was part of the 3 international group races in as many weekends. On to the UK. Recognise this?
Yes, Silawi won Group 3 in Windsor, and very good day to you, madam.
Silawi, the course and distance winner, military order, try as he might, can't get past, and Silawi won the Winter Hill.
And on to Canada. This one's a special one.
They say in Canada. Howdy.
Haunted Dream and Tozen Wishing.
We won Group 3 with the Haunted Dream, and we have the best day in the season with Silawi and a Grade 1 Canadian International.
On the inside, Silawi, Tawny Port. Silawi might have just held from Tawny Port in a photo.
No luck at the Breeders' Cup, but Del Mar on the Californian coast. Do you enjoy that?
We have a great experience in the Breeders' Cup, and for sure we will back more strongly.
Into the turn they go, Silawi. Rebels Romance getting an inside trip.
Well, thank you, Hamad, and happy globetrotting in 2026. Hats off to you.
I mean, hilarious. Wathnan loves to get on the road. Our purebred Arabian mare, RB Mary Lila, won fancy races in France.
Le numéro 3, RB Mary Lila, qui va s'imposer pour sa rentrée. Le numéro 1, Normal Mori, deuxième.
And then in Turkey.
Sonlarda çok kolay. Arbi Mary Lila koşuyu kazanıyor.
RB Mary Lila then went to Paris for the Qatar Arabian World Cup.
Voilà parti pour le Qatar Arabian World Cup.
Beaten fair and square by the very best in the game, but do you know, third place there makes her the highest rated Arabian mare since 2021. Here's another beauty, Fallen Angel. She took her groom Alice on the trip of a lifetime.
Hi, I'm Alice and I'm the groom of Fallen Angel. At the races, she's very professional, very calm and chilled, takes everything in her own stride.
Fallen Angel has got back up to win the Rothschild.
My nerves don't actually hit in till she gets in the stalls. That's when it hits me, and then you're there, really nervous.
There as they race up towards the finish, it is Fallen Angel from exactly the goal to the line. Fallen Angel!
And cross that finish line first, and it's just the best feeling ever.
And they're off. Fallen Angel has got the lead, and power's clear now by over 2 lengths, racing up towards the line. 3 straight routons for Fallen Angel.
I just say Angel. I think that just suits her, doesn't it, the name? And everyone loves her. She's favourite.
And Fallen Angel will be back in 2026. More to dream about. Oh, the dreams. Dreams. Lazzat and Hit Show Silawi, of course, Map of Stars, Wathnan's big boys. De Mieulle, he'll be splashing his white face and legs around in top races for older horses.
Commandment.
Will score by 4.
And organise.
But it's well in command. Organise the winner.
Young horses at the beginning of the dream. Classic prospects in America and Europe. Well, perhaps. Maybe. That's the great thing about the long, dark winter months. All those perhapses and maybes.
Feast your eyes on this.
The youngsters newly bought
Last call.
and just broken in. Their stories yet to be told. Once upon a time, in a dark barn in winter. Yes, everyone a happy fantasy of festivals and furlongs, cheering crowds, silver trophies and golden afternoons. Well, for the time being, yes, we can dream. We will dream.
Kind of Blue and Subsanador. Elite level winners from 2024, back in the fray in 2026. Dreams. The little Arabian wonder, Chdia. So low in stature, so high in status.
I am 186 and you can see I can reach the body very easy. And she's very nice. Huh? You can do what you want with her. Very, very naturally. But small, very small.
And some who won't be back. There's Abbess. What great days, and what a great grey. He's a stallion now, past is new. And our never to be forgotten first Royal Ascot hero.
Courage, mon ami! Storming home on the outside! He's won the Gold Cup!
The Gold Cup. Now that was a dream come true. Tell us about him, John.
I had hair when I started training him. He's the most delightful horse, great big gentle giant, huge amount of ability. But this horse is the most magnificent horse. He is the biggest horse and the heaviest horse in the yard. He's very genuine, he'll give you everything. He's just all his life been bothered by what we call the tibia area behind, and it's been frustrating, but he showed his absolute brilliance on the most important day at Royal Ascot.
Courage, mon ami, with the red cap. Frankie Dettori will win on his final Gold Cup ride. Courage, mon ami, remains unbeaten.
Well, I stand 6'4". There are not many horses make me look on the smaller side. Both he and I will be looking for our old age pensions.
He'll retire to the green pastures of Wathnan Stud in Qatar. And in the meantime, there he is, relishing the Leicestershire countryside. Courage, mon ami, trotting out and dreaming dreams of his own. The long prize of the Royal Ascot crowns. His cup, his mid-June. His brightest, greatest day. The dizzying wonder of it all. Oh, racing. The numbers and silks, squadrons of empty cars and heat. And so, to bed.